And this episode of Penn Point is brought to you by Netflix. So I write, like a teenage girl, which is, what I essentially am. I'm essentially a 14 or 15-year-old mall girl. I don't drink, never have, don't. I guess what parents want a 15-year-old mall girl to be. Never had a drink of alcohol in my life. Never had any recreational drugs. Have a ponytail. I take bubble baths. I don't follow sports. And the other thing I do is I write a journal. I actually have a Dear Diary. And the thing I do is I read my journal from 20 years ago, from 10 years ago, and from 1 year ago at the start of every day. And it helps me see what problems I have that are the same, which are always the same. I'm me. And what I'm working on, what I'm thinking of. And it was 10 years ago, just a couple days ago, it was 10 years ago that I started playing upright bass. And I've now been playing upright bass for 10 years. And I play before the Penn and Teller show with a great jazz pianist named Mike Jones. We play the pre-show for an hour. The Penn and Teller show at the Rio All Suites Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas, Nevada starts at the Penn and Teller Theater at 9 p.m. Saturday through Wednesday. And before that, at 8 o'clock, Mike Jones and I, we play jazz bebop. It's just like Oscar Peterson and Ray Brown if Ray Brown weren't that good. Okay, so I play bass. And that was the deal I made with Jonesy, right? That we would hire him to do the pre-show. But the bad news was for the first 45 minutes, he had to play bass with me. So I thought back on playing bass and what it's been like for 10 years. And I started playing upright bass. I played electric bass for a while, but I wasn't good. I just played enough to play like in punk bands and stuff. And I would learn enough to play in a punk band and played with a few people. I mean, Maureen Tucker, half Japanese. I played some, but I wasn't good, not even close to good. And then we had the Smothers Brothers on Sin City Spectacular, which was our TV show from Vegas, Penn and Teller's Sin City Spectacular. And we had the Smothers Brothers on, which is the biggest thrill of my life. I've talked about Tommy Smothers a lot in these and other places. A hero of mine on every front. And I did a bit with Tommy Smothers where I played Dickie's part. I did Dickie's part in Jimmy Crack Corn. And only straight man to Tommy Smothers, the only people that have done that are Dickie Smothers, Jack Benny, and Penn Jillette. How the mighty have fallen. So I did a bit, but I got to hold Dick Smothers' bass, which was a rented bass, which was really his bass. And I had to learn, just to play like a C and a G and go up to the F, down to the F. And Maury, who's a fabulous bass player, was our bass player in the Sin City Spectacular Band. And he taught me a little bit of bass. And when I picked up the upright bass, it just felt right to me. I mean, it was so different from an electric. I could feel it to my body. It was harder to play. It screws up your fingers. Can you see the calluses on my fingers? I mean, they get really screwed up from playing. And I liked that part of it. I liked just playing Jimmy Crack Corn. I just loved it. And then when I was 45, 10 years ago, my mom died. My dad died a little bit before that. I was very close to them. And I really desperately wanted to learn something that I couldn't be the best at. It was really important to me that I learned something I couldn't be the best at. I'm going to explain more about that, but first we got to do this. This episode of Penn Point is brought to you by Netflix. Go to www, or as we call it, 6U. Go to www.netflix.com/Penn for your free trial membership. I just got the Monkees first season, the whole first season on Netflix, and I was having trouble buying that anywhere. Netflix gives you stuff you can't buy. Doesn't matter that it's cheaper, it's fast. I get the Monkees. I'm going to try to take an evening off and watch the Monkees because I love Mike Nesmith so much. And Netflix delivers movies directly to your home, saving you time and money. Sorry about the belching, I'm drinking seltzer. As a Netflix Unlimited member, you get DVDs by mail in about 1 business day. And that's really true. I mean, they're not lying about that. The shit comes fast, and it comes in these cool little mailers that you just pull it out, put it back in. You don't have to monkey with anything. It's really terrific. Plus, you can instantly watch thousands of TV episodes and movies streamed directly to your PC, Mac, or right to your TV via a Netflix-ready device like PS3, Xbox 360, and the Nintendo Wii console. And they're not even telling you enough there, because I use my iPad. You know, I use my iPad for everything. You see me having it right here and plugged in all the time. Boy, those are cute kids, aren't they? And I get it right to my iPad. I go in the bathtub. I put on my Sennheiser noise-canceling headphones with a cord that doesn't have a mic so you can dangle in the water. I go in a hot bath at about 2 a.m. and I watch a movie with my Sennheiser headphones and my iPad, and it's the greatest thing in the world. You might as well just throw away your TVs. You don't need any cable, nothing. It's all Netflix through your Wi-Fi. It's the greatest thing in the world. Where was I? I was talking Netflix. And as a new member and a Penn Point viewer, you'll get a free trial membership now. Go to netflix.com/Penn and sign up now. Be sure to use this URL so they know we sent you. You really should do that. It helps me out a lot. I mean, I love Netflix, but if you use this URL, which is netflix.com/Penn, it's a big deal for me. When I say I want to work something I couldn't be the best at, everything I've learned, I couldn't be the best at, right? But when I was about 11, 12 years old, I first started doing card tricks, and I first started juggling, and I first started writing, and I first started trying to speak and do shows. And at that time, at the age of 11 or 12, I didn't know I couldn't be the best. I mean, it turns out I wasn't. It turns out I wasn't even close to the best juggler, or the best magician, or the best comic, or the best writer. But at 11 or 12 years old, you don't know when you start that you can't be the best. You don't know that you're on the road to failure. It's that ignorance to your actual ability that propels you through the hours and hours and hours of practice. So my mom and dad died, and I felt kind of really alone. I did a lot of practicing with card tricks, an awful lot of practicing. And then all of a sudden, I had this overwhelming urge to start something new. It's really hard to start something like playing the bass, especially a performing thing, when you're 45 and have had a little bit of success, because then you have to really, you know, and a lot of people I know right now think I suck at everything I do, but there are some people that don't. But at bass, when I first picked it up, everybody, including me, including my closest friends, thought I sucked because I did. So now it's been 10 years, and I just dropped this. It's been 10 years, and I'm not good. I'm not a good bass player. You know, other, you know, Mingus, Ray Brown, all your fabulous bass players started when they were like, you know, 10 years old, you know, and so I haven't got a chance of catching up with any of them. I mean, I will have been dead 50 years when I would theoretically get as good as they are. So I've been playing bass 10 years. I played every night before the show, and although I never got good, I got better than I ever thought I'd be. And it's taught me a lot about bebop, it taught me a lot about jazz, and been really, really wonderful. So please, I just want to give you advice. Learn something new. You know, learn to play a musical instrument. It'll teach you so much. It's such a great thing to do. Really, I just can't recommend it enough. So 10 years I've been playing upright bass, and I'm still not good, but I'm still getting better. Maybe that's what matters. This is Penn.